Whew. Ooh, hot off the presses, baby. Here it comes, coming through, hot off the presses. Welcome back to So You're Interested In, the show where I break down an artist's discography in order to give you, the viewer, the best possible jumping off point in order to get into their catalog. On this installment, we are going to be talking about the electronic pop outfit Korine. Hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, this duo has been putting out some of the most consistently great synth pop tracks over the past few years. Full of emotional swells, sweeping vocals, and piercing lyrics, Korine is the furthest thing from background music. Everything about their craft is dense and rich, bursting with energy and overwhelming catchiness. So obviously this is a band that I think you should be listening to. So to help you along your way, I'm going to be recommending 2 albums and 3 individual tracks by Korine. Let's get things started with the album, shall we? The first album by Korine that you should give a spin is their 2018 debut, New Arrangements. As this will be your introduction into this band, you'll instantly be immersed into a world full of distant blips and bleeps and heavenly vocals. One of your tour guides will be the track Feel the Pain. Personally, I don't think there is any better starting track than Feel the Pain. The entirety of the cut is infectious, from the driving instrumental to the drawn out vocals. It's all just so good. I know that you'll be singing along to the hook even after only one listen. Then on a track like Sweet Misery, we are given these super deep bass synths that feel like black holes sucking in everything around it. The overall instrumental on Sweet Misery is one of my favorites by Korine, as it balances this mix of sweet and heavy, all wrapped up into one perfect gift. Speaking of great song construction, this LP eventually closes out with the track Elegance in You. Now here's a beat that will get your feet moving, as it welcomes body flailing of all kinds to join in on the fun. The lyrics are outstanding too, talking about yearning for someone but knowing that you aren't ready to commit to them, even though you, quote, like the way you move so perfect. These 3 songs are just the tip of the iceberg when getting into New Arrangements and Korine as a whole, so don't be afraid to do some digging of your own and find something even better. Speaking of digging, I think you should do just that with Korine's latest album, Tear. 5 years removed from New Arrangements, Tear shows the updated and fresh face of Korine's music. The opening track, Mount Airy, will be a testament to this claim. Pulling more from the New Orders and Jesus and Mary chains of the world, this cut is a certified banger. Even though there are parts of it that are rooted in the past, the bridge before the hook will send you into the 22nd century with this whirling keyboard section that will send you spinning. The vocal passage of My Heart's Playing Tricks with the Moonlight makes this track worthy of a listen. Another standout is Chimera, a much slower track than Mount Airy, but still one that packs a punch. It's much more reserved in its presentation, but that doesn't mean it can't slip deep into your brain, playing the instrumental loop over and over again. Before we move on from the albums, I would be a fool not to talk about Train to Harlem. I wouldn't say Korine has too many sing-along songs, but Train to Harlem definitely fits that bill. It's easy, it's catchy, it's accessible, and it's damn good. The lead up to the hook always gets me going, and I think it's gonna have the same effect on you. I know it's only been out for a little over a week at this point, but that does not mean that you should skip listening to Tear. Anyway, that is going to wrap up the album, so let's start talking about some tracks. The first track that you should for sure be checking out is, well, it's called For Sure, and it's from the 2020 album The Night We Raise. This cut opens up the whole project with this super sleek synth production and one of my favorite instrumental melodies to date. The vocals are snarkier than usual too, giving this song some attitude. I also love the vocal passage of I don't think I can fucking take it anymore, just sounds amazing every time. It sets a great tone for the overall LP and is without a doubt a catchy tune. Be sure to check out For Sure. Another standout song is Uncrossed, one of their 2019 singles. A little more gothy and downtrodden than usual, every synth pulse has a darkness surrounding the verses. This anxious and confused energy drastically shifts in the hook as the instrumental begins to feel more like a celebration, which is weird because the lyrics to this track are all about aching for love in a world that doesn't seem true or real. Regardless of the specifics, I think Uncrossed is a great track for you to be checking out. One last cut that I'd like to touch on is the live version of Sunshine from their 2022 Audio Tree Live EP. First of all, this song is amazing. The synth layering is superb, the percussion is snappy, and the vocal melody is cocky. When I really boil it down, this is like the perfect formula for a great Korine track. Oh, and it sounds really good live too. Yeah, you're gonna need to give Sunshine assign a spin or else you're never going to get into Korine. And that will wrap my video up covering Korine. Links to all the albums and tracks that I've discussed here will be located in the video description box below. Scroll down just a little bit more to the comment section where you can let me know if you liked any of the albums or picks that I had here. Maybe you've never heard of Korine before. Maybe you're a super fan. Maybe you think I butchered this whole thing. Maybe you think I did a great job. Whatever it is, start a discourse and I would be more than happy to respond to you. Please leave any suggestions for artists you'd like to see covered on this show down there as well. I've gotten a couple of good ones from you guys recently that I'm currently working on and I'm excited to put out. So please, like I said, leave a suggestion. I will try my best to get to it. Be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this every single Monday and Thursday. That's right, twice a week, along with a show called Stacks of Wax that comes out once a month where I go through my record collection A through Z and show off some of the cool pieces of vinyl that I have in my collection. And that will wrap just about everything up, aside from my normal reminder for you to go and support your local record store if you are able to, along with the local artists in your area. And, well, until I see you next time, happy listening.